Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally sitting down and playing with the Sigma collaboration with Beauty and the Beast. I am so excited. There is an eyeshadow palette, there is a cheek palette. We play around with both of them. I also picked up a bundle of the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. We talk about it. That is how I got this beautiful, shiny, glossy lip. But you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look using new products from Sigma and Tarte, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, I have been meaning to use this release for a minute here. This is the Sigma and Disney's Beauty and the Beast. I love this. It's so beautiful. The blue, it looks like the colored glass. And then of course, like any of the other Sigma palettes, there is the little insert that has the design. But this color story definitely is something I would go for because it is beautiful, yummy neutrals and then the pops of color. Sigma palettes do come with the dual-ended brushes, and I love Sigma brushes. I have my highlighter brush is Sigma, my pencil brush. I love their brushes. So you have one that is more compacted, and then you have the fluffy crease brush. So I really like that. I'll probably reach for that today. Now you've got some browns, tans, some really pretty like golden champagne shimmers, a deep blue, and then just oh, it's so beautiful. Of course, we need to swatch it, as well as there's a face palette. Also, same aesthetic. In this palette, you do have two blushes and then a highlighter. And I love the pressings. I love that they put different pictures in here. So you got Lumiere, which is the highlighter, which it's fitting. And then you have the Rose and Beauty and the Beast. Or Belle and the Beast. I ordered it, I received it, some things happened, and I didn't get a chance. So now I'm trying to catch up. It is the new year and see what we can come up with. I do love a good neutral palette, and this does not look like it'll disappoint. So let me go ahead, swatch it, and see what the way forward is. Do I want to go with more of the burnt burgundies or a tan brown shade? We'll see. Okay, you guys, looking at these swatches of the eyeshadows. I have a little kitty on my lap. She is back. She's been pretty clingy lately. Everything okay, honey? She hangs out in the beauty room, but she's usually not on my lap when I'm trying to get ready. But in the mornings, she's been very clingy. All right, the swatches. Let's talk about it because she came up and started to lick my arm. I was like, please don't eat the eyeshadow. I absolutely love the shade Be Our Guest. It is a beautiful champagne. I really want to use that one, but I also want to use the shade Rose Petal. It is a beautiful rose gold leaning a little more cranberry and pink than like rose gold. The shade Little Town. It's a beautiful gold. And then you have Winter's Night, which is a beautiful icy white. Kind of looks like a glitter topper vice in opaque eyeshadow. The mattes swatched beautifully. I really like the tan and the brown. I tend to gravitate towards those shades anyways. But then I also like the shade Beast, which is that blue. It is very dark and seductive. And then there is still the peachy shade, which in the pan, it doesn't look peachy. It's Ego. It kind of looks like a deep cranberry, but when swatched, it leans like peachy with like a splash of cranberry. And then of course Pots, which is that beautiful magenta. Swatching did not give me any clarity on what I want to do, but I'm sure I can get a way forward. I think I will probably, do the tan, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do the blue or the brown. It just depends on the shimmer that I decide to use. So let me go prep my eyes and I'll be back with a semblance of a way forward. Okay, you guys, I think I have a way forward. I really want to use the shade Rose Petal, but I also really like the shade Be Our Guest. And I kind of want to just keep it kind of neutral. I'm going to go into the shade Bookworm. I am going to use the brushes from the palette, which I'm really excited to try out. All right, so going into the fluffy crease brush with Bookworm. You guys, I have a lap cat right now. She is just, even after I got up to go swatch, she is back hanging out. And usually when I like move around, she's just quick to get off of my lap. She is just chilling, living her best life. We do have dinner plans to go out with Jamie and Rob tonight. And Luke and I have been kind of running errands today. I have to go home to Michigan at the end of this month for my grandmother's memorial. And there's things that I've got to take back with me. So I don't necessarily want to drive, or I don't want to fly. So I'm driving. And I was looking at my tires yesterday, a couple days ago. I was like, shoot, I probably need to get new tires. Only because I've had my Jeep since 2019. Granted, 2019 I wasn't doing a lot of driving because I was working some long hours. And then the pandemic hit. No one was driving anywhere, you guys. I drove, but minimally, and it was only because we were still actively working. The military doesn't sleep, you guys. So my tires have done pretty good. I've got about 55,000 on my Jeep since 2019. I told that's pretty good. But I was looking at it and I was like, oof, I need to get new tires. I'm gonna go into the shade Forbidden. I'm gonna switch over to my compacted smudge brush. And now driving between Virginia and Michigan, if you take the turnpike, one, really expensive for, I want to say it's like 40 or 50 bucks for tolls. Not a big deal. There is a way to go through West Virginia in the Mountain Pass and not pay the absurd tolls. It does take a little bit longer, and I don't want to do that in the winter. The Jeep will handle it, but some of those roads, even during the summer, are very isolated. So I don't think I'm going to be going off the beaten path. And I was just kind of like, I don't want to be stuck on the highway or turnpike with a flat tire. And then instead of having to replace one tire because it popped, I'd be replacing all four because the tread is worn down. So we just went and took care of that today. Luke got home from duty around like 7:30, 7:45, brought me coffee, and then we just went and ran some errands and grabbed lunch. So now I need to get ready so we can go and grab dinner. I think we're going to Melting Pot. I really like this, and it just, as quickly as I blended it out, it is so beautiful. And just, there's no extra product on this. I'm just trying to like blend the edges. Now I'm going to go into Be Our Guest. I'm going to use my ring finger for this one. It's getting a little bit easier to talk about her, but it's still not easy. Okay, this shade is really pretty. I love this. It's more like gold than champagne, but I still love this color. I do want to like kind of straighten this out a little bit. I do have my makeup wipe where I wiped my swatches off. So it's going to give me more of that angle. There's nothing wrong with cleaning up a little bit, but then I can also pull the end up a little. I have found that when I start to get like choked up about grandma, I just change the subject. It will get easier over time. All right, you guys, I think that's where I'm at for right now. Let me go do this eye. I've got some base products, and then we still have the face palette. Okay, base products are done. I just need to do the rest of the eye look and blush and highlighter. Okay, we're gonna go back into the shade Bookworm. I was contemplating doing like the burgundy or the magenta, and I was just kind of like, I don't know that that's my vibe today. I do like the neutral. I love just how deep and like chocolatey and smoky it got. I've been doing a lot of very colorful looks lately outside of work, and I forget how much I love the neutral brown shades and just a really pretty chocolate smoky eye. This torrential downpour is for the birds, you guys. I wish it wasn't raining right now. I would rather, funny enough, I would rather snow. Especially because I love to snowboard, and I haven't snowboarded in 2 years now. And funny enough, Luke has never gone snowboarding before. So sometime this year, I want to take him snowboarding. There is a place that's really close to us called Wintergreen. It's about 3 hours, like northwest from here. Or we could go out to West Virginia to Snowshoe, which is like 5 hours from here, and go snowboarding. I want to teach him. I already told him, I was like, if we go snowboarding, I'm bringing the camera, and I am guaranteeing anytime you fall down, as long as you're not hurt, I'll be laughing. He was like, I'll be a natural. I was like, yeah, a natural at falling. I joke about it. My first time snowboarding, I was on the ground, down and out, just, I had some bruises. I hurt all night. It was a thing, but I had fun. All right, so we do have the cheek palette. There are 2 blushes in here. One's a little more like pinky. This one's got a little more like tan. I want to use this one, which is Something Sweet. And it kind of has like the pinky undertones. It does look like it has gold glitter. I may have gone in heavy-handed. We'll start back here and bring it forward. But I do love snowboarding. So my first time, like I said, I was on the ground. I think we took lessons. I can't remember. But their rule was like, if you fall, you have to get yourself up. They couldn't touch you to like help you up. And I had the hardest time. I understand now why I don't have like great back muscle strength to like be from sitting to standing. I have okay core strength, but it's not phenomenal. It is what it is. So I make do, and I'm still able to like snowboard, and I want to go this year, and I want to teach Luke. And I'm hoping that like, okay, yes, I want him to like fall and understand how much it sucks, but I also want him to be able to like learn and have a lot of fun. I also just want to get back on the snow. So I've been looking at a couple like different places to go check out. And that's the other thing is, the last time I lived here, my favorite place to go was Snowshoe. And my ex-husband and I had gone there for New Year's one year. Just the 2 of us. It was supposed to be myself and, or us and another couple, but there was a huge storm that came, and she and her husband were living in Pennsylvania, so they never made it down. But we had a great time, and I want to say we stayed on resort that time. I can't remember. One time we stayed on resort, one time we didn't. And the one when we didn't was like a 20-minute drive, but with the windiness and everyone like being careful coming down the hill, it took almost like 45 minutes to an hour to get back. And we're like, next time we're just staying at the resort. Live and learn. It happens. And now we're going to go into the highlighter, Lumiere. So cute. I also need to do the inner corner, so we're going to go take care of that. But if we go snowboarding and have a trip, I will absolutely take the video, and I don't know, maybe we'll vlog it. I don't know. We'll see. I miss snowboarding. And I used to, when I lived in Illinois, I had a season pass. I loved going every season. It's actually pretty affordable where I went. So it sucks because there's nothing closer than 3 hours away, which means I don't get to go as often. The place in Illinois was only like 30-minute drive. I was so thankful for that, because anytime I didn't have to work, I was out snowboarding. Even by myself, I would go. And the chairlift, there were a couple that are like, oh, you're back. And I was like, yeah, I only live like not too far down the road. So I would go by myself and have a good time. It wasn't a huge place also, so I wasn't getting lost on the slopes, and yeah. Anyways, But that's what I want to do this year. And I want to teach Luke how to snowboard. Maybe he'll like it, maybe he won't. All right, let me go do brows, liner, mascara. I do have lips. Well, they're not Sigma. I didn't pick up, I don't know if there's any like lip kits. But you guys, Tarte, they're like Maracuja. Actually, let's just do lips now. So there's the Maracuja Juicy Shift. These are all in the shade Fig. So this is the Shift. There is the Lip Cream. So this one's a twist top, whereas the rest of them are all like clicky. There's Maracuja Juicy Lip. So it's one of the like nice juicy ones that I love. And then Lip Plump. I kind of want to do the Plump. And I don't think I have Fig. Oh, this is the Rosy Copper Shimmer Glass. This isn't Fig. I thought it was. Oh, I have it in Rosé. Okay, I checked. And this is the berry one that I had just bought the other day. What sucks is I literally just bought the shimmer glass on their website. And they're like $24 a piece. I did get it when it was on sale. There was like, was it 15-20% off? TikTok. They have had this, it was all 4 of these in a kit. So Fig and then the Rosy Copper Shimmer Glass. I almost bought this one individually. It takes forever for it to like come through and like, but once you click it up, it doesn't go back down. So. I don't remember why I didn't get this one originally, but it worked out. Oh, this is so pretty. I wonder if I should have done like Fig first and then the Rosy Copper. It's so pretty. All right, let me go do brows, liner, mascara, and I'll be back with the final look. Okay, you guys, I did go and take my lip off because I do want to try one of the lips that are in the shade Fig. So I grabbed the one that is the Maracuja Juicy Shift. And see, what is it gonna shift to? It's pretty. It is really pretty. It's so juicy and glowy and just, I like this. The shift, I don't know what shade it's gonna be. I'm not mad at it though. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. And I am not disappointed. I really love the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. I'm so glad I picked up this bundle. I'll see if I can link it down below. I do have my TikTok and, you know, these. One of these is $24, and I want to say the lip kit that I got was only $40 for all 4 shades. That's $10 a piece. You have all the different like formulation shimmer gloss. You have the lip cream, the lip plump, the shift. I really like this. So I keep these in my backpack for work. I keep one in my purse, my uniform pocket. Like, they are with me all the time. I love these. The Limeade Shift goes to like a bright pink, so that one doesn't go with me to work. But the other ones, they are a daily wear for me. This and, who is it? Pat McGrath Labs, her lip gloss. Phenomenal. They give me this nice juicy effect, but Tarte's a little more affordable. Now, as far as the eyes and the cheeks, the Sigma Beauty and the Beast palettes. Okay, I absolutely love Sigma eyeshadows. They have a great formulation. They're very beautiful. The shimmers definitely perform. I only went with 3 shades, and I wish I had, like, if it just wasn't the vibe tonight. I didn't want to do any of the bright colors. I did want to get back to some of my roots where I did like the chocolatey smoky eye, and I really like this. It is definitely something that I gravitate towards as, you know, someone who has to wear neutrals nonstop, but I don't get to take it this dark for work. I do like it though. Let me know, did you guys pick this up? Have you seen it? Are you gonna try it? Are you gonna pick it up? I'm intrigued to know your thoughts. I do like some of these other shades, like the foresty green, mossy green. I'm intrigued to try those out later on down the road. Tonight was just a neutral vibe for me. And then the cheek palette. So there are the two blushes. I used this one tonight and I really, really like it. It's just a beautiful pinky shade. I feel like I could also wear it to work if I just don't go in as heavy. And the shimmer, the highlighter, I love it. It's so beautiful. It just, Lumiere is the candelabra, so it just kind of gives you that like lit from within without being like overly like dramatic. I do like that it's more of a champagne-y gold shade. So for me on my skin tone, it's actually very beautiful. It's not too light. It's not cool toned. So I feel like it worked. Let me know, you guys, are you picking up the Sigma and Beauty and the Beast palettes? But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Before you leave, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.